felt compelled to do a video on McDonald's only because I've started seeing different articles. The first one is coming from Taste of Home. You can now eat Big Mac sauce to go. So the Big Mac has gone through multiple changes, um, and due to popular demand, customers wanted to take the sauce for the Big Mac on the road instead of having it just inside the buns. So McDonald's announced that the Big Mac sauce dip cup will be available at participating restaurants starting in 2 days. However, there's a catch. You can only order it through the McDonald's app. The dip cups will be offered as a la carte menu item to add on and as a dipping sauce option with the chicken McNuggets. Now, from a health standpoint, I'm sure the sauce is made with soybean oil, and soybean oil is very inflammatory to the body. So, all right, enough on the health announcement. Unbeknownst to me, I found out that Jeff Bezos also worked at McDonald's when he was 16 years old. He joined the company at 16, flipping burgers. Uh, this article is coming from the CNBC Make It website, and he says they wouldn't let me get anywhere near the customers. That was my acne teenager stage. They were like, why don't you work in the back? As a grill man, the most challenging thing for Bezos was keeping everything going at the right pace during a rush. The experience was Bezos' first hand on brush with retail. He spent the summer studying the company's automation improvements, like beeps and signals for when to scramble his eggs, flip his burgers, and pull his fries out of the boiling vat. The job also gave him early insight into customer service. I learned it was really hard. Today's customer obsessions is the first one of Amazon's leadership principles. Bezos isn't the only entrepreneur to glean. Okay, so enough about this article. And so, why am I talking about McDonald's? Well, they announced earnings this morning, and they delivered better than expected EPS and revenue for Q1. Traffic also increased despite price hikes, due to food inflation. Same-store sales were up as well, 13%. Digital represents 40% of system-wide sales. So whenever I pass by my local McDonald's, I see many more people through drive-through and to the kiosks through that actually go into the stores. So let's go to the charts of McDonald's, and if we start with the monthly chart, you can see that it's been pretty much on a tear. Right, this was a nice area to go long. As you had a couple of buying wicks on the monthly chart, which was also supported by the 13 simple moving average. This was at 260. So we'll mark that. Now for the month of April, you can see that price gapped up, took out that pivot high, which was the all-time high. So we're going to mark this as well. That's a nice area to go long, potentially. All right, let's go down to the weekly chart. And you can see another gap, weekly gap. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekly gaps. Price has been on a tear. That was also an opportunity to go long on a break of the down channel or the bullish flag. Alright, so my eyes gravitate to this little doji candle here, which coincides to where price broke the all-time highs, or what was the all-time highs. We'll say 281. Alright, so there's a couple areas, levels to get long. Let's go to the daily chart. Now, this morning at 9:30, price opened higher, went lower, so you had some profit taking. And you have a rally in price, a doji, and then a leg out. So a leg in, two basic candles, and a leg out. This would have been a good area to go long on the daily chart. We'll say that's 288.50, which coincides with the 13 simple moving average. So if we pull back, price is extended, way extended. Pullback is inevitable. I love the lower level here. The 288.50 level can work. The better level is down here. So let's mark off a trajectory of what might happen. I also like the target at 300, which is a round hole psychological number. Let's see what happens. What's the moral of the story here? Customers like Big Mac sauce. Jeff Bezos learned everything he knows today from Mickey D's. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.